Hey guys, my name is SickVOT1 and welcome back to Punch-Out Wii, where we take on the best, and we drink hot chocolate while we do it. And seriously though, I do have hot chocolate here. This is Piston Hondo. We'll see how different he really is in the ring, but for right now we can only see he's got some new clothing. In fact, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but most of the guys have new clothing in Title Defense, so yeah. Not so iconic now, are they? Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Okay, I'll only try to sip hot chocolate during cutscenes and the like. He still does his little honor bowing taunt, but you have to wait a little longer before you can actually use it effectively, because he tries to do it to fake you out, pretty much. Which is a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie, because he is very fast. He gets significantly faster in this fight, he learns to change up his attacks more, he fakes you out more, his special attacks are more powerful, because, well, I'll show you when we get to them, the Hondo Rush. It's always more effective to just block the taunts, because they allow you to get more jabs on him, but, or hooks, you can do either or. Okay, his Hondo Rush, I don't use the trick to knock him down instantly here, but, the thing is, he will usually throw like 4 at a time before the first knockdown, and then after the second knockdown, he'll do like 4, maybe 5, and then he'll wink again, and then he'll do, more jabs before doing an uppercut. So you need to pay attention to that. If he does a wink to break up the flow of his attack, then it's best to just leave your guarding up. Also, at this point in the battle, Piston Hondo will start doing these uppercuts, and he will switch from side to side in an attempt to trick you up and try to make you guess when he's going to stop and go for the kill. And it can actually be very effective in dealing damage to you if you're not really good at predicting this kind of stuff. But it does leave him at a disadvantage, because when he switches from side to side, you have the opportunity to hook him for a Star Punch. Very helpful if you want to take him down very quickly. He's not really... I mean, you have to focus a little more to beat this guy, but he's basically the same fight, just a bit harder and with a couple more moves. So, and his Hondo Rush got really fast. 3, then 4, and 5. I don't know if there's any set indication as to when he will do a certain kind of Hondo Rush, but just keep your eyes open. Also, if you are out of hearts, you can still guard. Remember that. Don't assume that you have to take any punches that you would otherwise have to guard.
Hey son, it's time to say sayonara. This sucker's overheating, baby. Let's send him to the scrapyard.
And I don't know. You mixed cooking with scrap. Round 2, baby. As you can see, that's his taunt. I think he does it at the beginning of every round. And after a knockdown or 2, it just won't work anymore. I thought I had him in the bank with that Star Punch, but he kinda got out of the way at an inconvenient time. An inconvenient truth, Al Gore is back and he's super serial. I don't know. I don't frickin' know, that was just a block failure. He does do the uppercuts a lot, which works for me because they're easy to get Star Punches off or just get hit by. Jeez. I don't know. This version of the fight doesn't really make me like him any more than I liked him in his original incarnation. He's tougher. Not really anything notable. I don't know. Like I said, he's probably my least favorite character in the game, for the sheer fact that he doesn't wear his Japanese stereotype very well. Or at least, I don't find it humorous. Again, it's hard to explain why I feel that way about Piston Hondo, but I do. Even in the original NES version, I didn't feel like he was really Japanese, end quote. I didn't say quote at the beginning, but whatever. I mean, but really all the stereotypes were kind of downplayed in the original NES version because they weren't able to be as expressive as they are now. And I am very appreciative of that. Alright. Piston Hondo, you get knocked down, but you get up again, you're never gonna bring me down, eh? Is that what this is gonna be like? Are we going to go all the distance? Ooh, you're going for a Hondo Rush. I remember this. I remember when you used to go for the Hondo Rush, and now you would block it. Maybe you would hit me once, but then I get back into the groove of things. You're just spamming it now. And it has been to your detriment. I have no idea why the knockdown animation didn't show there. I was a bit pissed when that didn't happen. Jeez.
You can always take a whooping. Am I dreaming? Ooh-wee. This is too good to be true. You defended your title, baby.
Yeah, I did. Did you notice that I did it, like, numerous times in the past? Are you really that surprised? I mean, whatever. Next fight with Bear Hugger is actually going to be a little more involved, if you ask me. Bear Hugger, he's got a toque on. That's about the only noticeable difference between the last time we fought him, but, you know what? Let's see what our favorite obese Canadian has to offer in this fight. See if he throws maple syrup at you. That would be a very weird boss. But then again, there is something kind of like that. Well, conceptually, if I were to say any more about it, it would be a spoiler, and I don't want to spoil it. So let's just get into this fight. It's not a spoiler for this fight. Let's go.
Let's see now. I can't start until I find my little, where, oh, I hear him, where are you? There you are, you crazy little...
Alright, so that toque that Bear Hugger is wearing, it's a thing that is worn in Canada. And it keeps your ears warm and your hair warm, but he's using it to conceal he's using it to conceal a squirrel that helps him with his boxing style. It might not seem like a lot, but this squirrel is an indicator. I mean, it's kind of a telegraph of what types of attacks he's going to do. So it's very useful to pay attention to that squirrel. It indicates when his attacks are going to be a little more delayed than usual, indicate when they're just going to be faked. Just trust me on this. You know what? I haven't really talked about how to fight him. As you can see, if you just duck out of the way of his punches and stun him, you can only get 2 punches per stun. The thing you want to do with this fight is get star punches and unleash hell on him. Getting a star punch will allow you to get 6 punches on him. Getting a 2-star punch on him will allow you to get 10 punches on him. And a 3-star punch will knock him down instantly regardless of how much health he has. Which was not true of the previous fight, which is weird. Also, you notice he has a I'm gonna stomp you thing. It's an overhead smash where his squirrel helps telegraph it. Very important to look out for that. Especially when the squirrel actually helps him delay another attack and also allows him to kind of fake a couple of his attacks. As you see, he's added a variation of the bear hug, which I'll get into in the next round.
Hey, hoser! I'm gonna hit you so hard, you're gonna see northern lights, eh?
Remember, Mac, Bear Hugger's got a tricky hook. Be careful the way you dodge. Be careful, son.
It usually doesn't really matter. You can dodge to the left or down for most of his attacks.
Oh, yeah, get the hat on. And now get your tail out of my eyes. How can I fight like that?
Okay, back to his bear hug attack. He's using it right here. It says catch and release, which takes a little longer than his standard bear hug attack, and I think also does a little more damage. This and the original bear hug can actually be faked by the squirrel. If you see the squirrel popping out of his hat as he's preparing to do the attack, you will know that he is going to fake it, and he says fool you for the catch, for the need a hug, and for the other one, I don't really know what he says. I've never let him dole the way before. It's silly, I know, but I've never done that. And yes, you do have to hit him in the face. His stomach won't count for that thing. Boom, kaboom, boom, boom. Your teeth are broken and you're going to the mat. You're welcome. So, that's all I really have to say that's new about this fight. Let's just beat the crap out of this Canadian. Can-A-D-An. Sometimes I get nervous with these. Those catch and releases are really hard to counter for a Star Punch, believe me. It's quite tricky, but you just hope for his fakes, and you'll be fine. At this point, I was actually trying to rack up 3 Star Punches so I could beat him quicker. I didn't want to go into the 3rd round with this guy. Because he does deliver the pain. I mean, you gotta love this guy. He's so freaking Canadian, and he's so freaking strong. They made him a lot stronger in this game from Super Punch-Out, but I think I already mentioned that. Upgraded from the minor circuit to the major circuit, that's quite an upgrade. Or it's an upgrade of sorts, and I was not feeling confident there. Not exactly brimming with confidence. There's that delayed hook that I was talking about. Here we go! I am glad I got to show that extra cutscene, because it is a little different from his ordinary cutscene, because of the squirrel flying out of his toque. Unfortunately, the other alternate one I wasn't able to get, but I'll get into that later.
You on a roll, baby. 1, 2. Who knows how many times you can defend this title in a row?
Well, we'll see, Doc. We'll see. Till then, we're going to the next opponent. Actually, not quite yet, because, as you know, I only cover 2 fighters per video, except for in the World Circuit. Next up, we got Great Tiger, who sported some new clothes, and then after that, we'll be fighting Don Flamenco, of course. Who else would you expect? Anyway, thanks for watching. Next episode, finish the World Circuit A. Take care.